guys, it's Cindy, and I have a miraculous story to share with you. For those of you who watched my desert trip video, you know that the Saturday that I was supposed to see Paul McCartney, my driveway gate did not open, and so I was unable to go and see Paul, so who was supposed to be my second husband. So at any rate, the following weekend, I was sitting on my patio and I was like looking through Facebook or something. And I got a notice on Facebook that said, Cindy, this is your second chance to see Paul McCartney. He's playing at Pappy and Harriet's tonight, starting at, I think they said 6:30, but they would open the door at 5:30 or something. So first of all, you have to understand what Pappy and Harriet's is. I live in Palm Springs, California, and Pappy and Harriet's is this total biker bar that's out in the middle of nowhere. In fact, I had never been there before, but I'd heard about it because they have like jam sessions on Sunday after church, kind of a thing. And I have a couple of friends that go to Pappy and Harriet's like every weekend, practically every Sunday. So I've often heard them talk about Pappy and Harriet's. So I thought, oh my gosh, Paul McCartney is playing at Pappy and Harriet's. I immediately got in my car. It's about an hour from where I live. I drove straight to Pappy and Harriet's. I got lost on the way there, but I found it. Truly, it is in the middle of nowhere, down this dirt road. I mean, it's just a total unknown biker bar out by Big Bear, California. So anyway, I got there and I was turned away because it was full and they had police cars and the lights were blaring, and I even did a U-turn and I saw a group of people standing there, and I said, are you guys going to try to get in? And they were like, no way, we're not, there's no way in the world we can get in. So I was like, okay, bummer. So I left. My heart was heavy. I thought, well, shoot, I tried to get in to see him. I couldn't get in. So on the way home, you're not going to believe this. God is so good. On the way home from Pappy and Harriet's, I get a phone call in my car, and it's from a friend of mine. And she says, Cindy, my husband and I have box seats this weekend to Desert Trip, because Desert Trip is 2 weekends. The Stones play Friday, McCartney plays Saturday, The Who plays Sunday, and Bob Dylan plays on Friday with the Stones, and Neil Young played with Paul McCartney, and then The Who, some other guy played with The Who. I don't even know who it was, but anyway, okay, so she calls me and she says, we have tickets to Desert Trip this weekend, but my husband can't go. Would you like to go with me in place of my husband? And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So you're not going to believe it, but we had box seats, meals provided by Wolfgang Puck. It was off the charts luxurious. I've never experienced anything that luxurious in my entire life. We got there at 2:30. They had snacks prepared for us. It was a little lounge. They had open bar on either side of the box. It was like a rectangle. But we took the elevator up to our box. I think it was the 11th floor or whatever. And there were people greeting us there in tuxedos. They handed out gifts to us. They opened the door for us. We walked in. They had cocktails. They had beautiful hors d'oeuvres. Then we walked out. We could see the whole venue, which I will be posting the videos of the venue. You're not going to even believe it. This is the venue before anyone was there. People were just starting to arrive. This is during the day before it began. Then the show starts, and then they bring in dinner, and we had this wonderful dinner. Then after, it goes from like 2:30 to 1 in the morning or later. Then after dinner, they have these fantastic desserts. After desserts, they bring in this midnight snack at midnight. Well, anyway, yes, I got to see Paul McCartney. He was everything I thought he was going to be and more. He was adorable. He played with vigor. He was energetic. He was delightful. And he also brought on Rihanna as a surprise guest. And they sang that song that Kanye West sings with them, that something about 45 miles to go or something like that. She was wonderful. Well, at any rate, you guys, if you remember, I had said I had missed seeing Paul McCartney, and that I had gone to church the next day, and that God just spoke to my heart and said, just don't you be disappointed, Missy, because chances are you're going to see him with a better seat, with a better view, and a more luxurious situation. And son of a gun, if that didn't happen the following week. So I just had to share with you this wonderful story, the fruition of my first week at Desert Trip, where I was so disappointed because my gate didn't open and I couldn't get my car out to go. And I was too much of a weenie to take Uber by myself because I was uncomfortable. So I did get to see Paul McCartney, and frankly, between you and me, I was like rehearsing the whole way there. What if he calls me on stage? What if he like says something to me? You know, what will I say back to him? Will I like go crazy as a crazy fan, or will I fall in his arms? I didn't know. I just had so much fun. But when you see the pictures, you're going to crack up at this venue, how wonderful it is, the wonderful time I had, and you're going to really understand the wonderfulness of this whole desert trip thing. So at any rate, miracles do happen. And yes, I saw Paul McCartney, and yes, I still want to marry him. That has not gone away. But just never give up on your dreams. Bye-bye. Palm Springs, Cindy.